I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm solely here to rant about something that, like, it isn't a bad thing. There's nothing bad about it. It's just how people interpret it that peeves me. It just pisses me off. So I'm in high school. For those of you who haven't figured that out already, I'm a senior at Beaumont High, and when I was in middle school, I did color guard. Color guard was my thing. It was the thing I went to. I participated. I'm about to cry. And everything. I did what was needed to be done. I learned all the moves, and I was so in love with it. I was so in love with the sport, because that's just what color guard does to you. It's either you know about it and you're in it, or you have no idea what it is. And as I came to the high school, I was so excited. I thought, I'm gonna join color guard. I'm gonna see all my friends again. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. And I went there and there was no color guard. And I knew there was color guard there before. I had seen it in yearbooks. I had seen the pictures in the band room. I knew it was there, and it just didn't happen. And so in sophomore year, I went back, and there was still no guard. By junior year, I had been frustrated to the point where I needed to know what had happened. So I spoke to the band director, and he said, okay, yes, there was a color guard. I got rid of it. And when I asked him why, it was because that the guard had misused the equipment. They had put holes in the ceiling of the band room, and they ended up like stealing equipment and taking the money from the school. And that's real messed up. And so I talked to him. I was like, is there any way we can start it back up? Because by this point, all of the old members had graduated. And I really wanted to be able to do something with the color guard. Something. And he said yes. And so I got a whole bunch of my friends that did color guard with me in middle school. And we had gotten together, and my grandmother had helped us. She had made our uniforms. She had went and she had gotten all of the supplies that were from the old team back from the old color guard coach. We drove to Redlands to get all of this equipment back, and we got it back, and he let us do one halftime show. We had to do one halftime show, and if you guys don't know, you can follow that entire story, the entirety of learning the routine and getting it down at the YouTube channel, Beaumont Color Guard. Because I decided, hey, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right. And I was voted captain, and my best friend was voted co-captain, and we had gotten our shirts made. And actually, here, we had gotten the shirts made. Okay, so we were taking this seriously, and the band director wasn't seeing it. He was just sitting there, and he just told us, I don't like it. I don't like color guard. I don't like it. It takes away from the band. It's just a rant. I'm just ranting because I'm angry. And so we did our halftime show, and then what he didn't tell me is after the halftime show, our practices were going to become unauthorized. But they were unauthorized, so we got in trouble for having them, and they had to stop. Yeah. And so I stopped it. We stopped. Guard became nothing. And so he said, hey, you know what? We'll make it a class next year. And I'm like, okay, I can deal with that. I can take it. And so class registration rolls around. I said, hey, I want to join color guard. I want to join color guard next year. And they're like, all right, it's only going to become a class if we get the right amount of people to join. And I thought we had gotten 20 people to sign up for the class, but apparently only one. It was me. And so it didn't become a class. And he said, all right, it's going to become a club. And so this year rolls around. We're seniors. We go, and I tell my old co-captain, my best friend, I said, you need to email him, because if I'm the only person that's emailing him, he's going to think that I'm the only person that takes it seriously. And he emailed him on the first day of school. That was 7 days ago, and he's not emailed him back. I'm just so frustrated. Because I put all of my time and energy into making this a thing. I have the flags and the rifles still here from the school because I didn't get to turn them in last year. And they're safe. And he's afraid that we're going to ruin the system again. but we're not. We just want to do what we were passionate about in middle school. We just want to be able to be with the band. We want to be a part of the band. We just want to have fun. We want to do what we know how to do. We know how to throw a 6-foot pole in the air and catch it, how to throw a rifle in the air and catch it, a saber, and can't do that. And I see all these high schools doing winter guard and having one of the best moments of their life and being able to perform in front of people. And I feel like it was taken away from us because one group couldn't do their job. Because one group got selfish, and it hurts. And I'm sorry, like, I feel like I should be posting more videos on the Color Guard channel, and I just found new old videos that were filler videos because I knew the season was going to be over and I knew it wasn't going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm just so frustrated.